Hello, my name is Lewis. Welcome to my channel, Lewis Rambles. Today I've got a very special video, special to me, could be special to you. It's about Life is Strange double exposure. And more importantly, Max's return, which I'm very excited to start talking about. Life is Strange has been an important part of my life for the past 9 years. I got into the game as soon as it came out because of Jacksepticeye's playthrough. And then later on I found Anime Gaming, who helped skyrocket my love for the game. And then finally sitting down and playing through the game myself. I was secretly hoping she'd come back and talk about the new game with Max returning and possibly with Chloe. But unfortunately not. So well, I guess I'll do it. I also needed a way to express my excitement for the game, so I'm very much happy to make a Life is Strange video. So a recap on all the information we have right now. First off, the story. So as I've said before, we play as Max Caulfield, who is returning after a 9-year absence from the series. And she mentioned she hasn't used her rewind powers since Arcadia Bay, without letting on to which ending was canonical, until her friend Safi is killed on the top of a hill after leaving to answer a phone call. Max then presumably tries to rewind time at some point until learning that the power has instead evolved, being able to cross into another reality where her friend is still alive, but learning the killer will strike that version of Safi. So you have to solve the murder and save the one Safi you have left. That was a lot all at once, but I hope you got the gist of the story we know so far and I've caught you up to speed. Now let's talk about Max's return to the Life is Strange series. I'm so happy they have brought back Max in this game, and I think bringing Hannah Tell back for the voice was the only option they could have gone with. This character needs the original voice actor, it's too iconic to a character.
A thrasher out of you yet.
Ready for the mosh pit, Shaka Bra.
I'm also very excited to hear Max's new mature voice as we learn from Hannah Tell during the reveal live stream. We also get an example of it from the exclusive gameplay showcase. This is also where we can gather a lot more info on the story. But let's move on to the controversies, of course. And more specifically, the new look of Max and the lack of Chloe in the game. I'm going to start with Chloe because I don't have much to say, because we've seen the live stream that she is going to be a really important part of Max's story. And I think she will be mentioned throughout the entirety of the game. You see Safi mention her during the bar scene where they sat at the table. But that's all I really have to say about it. If I'm throwing ideas out, then maybe we could get a phone call from Chloe, or even a flashback to what happened afterwards and possibly a breakup with that. Voiceover recording part 5. Now on to the differences in the two looks of Max. Let's get the obvious explanation out of the way, the different engines that the original Life is Strange was made on and the engine used for double exposure. That is going to be a big reason for the design change. But now that we've got that out of the way, let's have a look at in-game lore reasons to why. First reason is Max isn't 18 anymore, she seems a lot older. Not to mention she dealt with a lot of trauma from the game. And to back that up, studies show trauma can lead to more visible aging. I've also seen some complaints about her hair, more specifically, that she doesn't have a fringe now. I don't know about you, but I haven't always had the hairstyle I have. It's changed practically every year to something different because I get bored of it. But we also learn in the reveal live stream, which I'll leave a link to in the description, that Max isn't the shy girl she was in Blackwell Academy. She's more self-assured and holds herself more confidently. And this makes sense to why she would used to have a fringe to cover part of her face back then, whereas now she's happy with herself and pushes her hair to the side. Oh, that was a long chapter for me. But let's move on to the collector's edition and steelbook of the game. As we can see, we get a vinyl, which is really cool. I already know I'll be listening to that non-stop. They always seem to knock it out of the park when it comes to the soundtracks for these games, so I can't wait for that. We also get an art book made to look like Max's in-game journal, which is nice because that's what they did for the first collector's edition. This journal I ordered back then was made to look like the Blackwell. The art book was made to look like the Blackwell journal, but of course this new one, it looks like the new journal shares from the university.
Poetry, so if they rhyme.
There's a really cool owl pin, which we see on Max's coat collar during the outside segments of the game. And finally 4 character cards, which I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them, but it's cool they're included. So when choosing a version of the game, you're quite spoilt for choice. If you pre-order the physical copy from GameStop, you can get a steelbook for your game, which is quite nice because it's just the base price, $50. The link for that one will be down in the description as well, but if you would like the exclusive cat content and additional 5 costume packs, you have to pre-order the Ultimate Edition on the store, which is the one I will personally be pre-ordering for the cat content alone, but then the additional costumes will also be good to use. Now then, let's put our Sherlock hats on and have a look at some details from the trailer and try to form some theories on them. One of the first things I noticed from the trailer is that Max is actually wearing her hoodie from the first Life is Strange game and could possibly be wearing a beanie in reference to Chloe, but that could be wrong and just because it's that cold outside from the beanie. On to the next thing, and that is Max's camera, but I'm not so certain on this one. I think we could possibly be going back to the Polaroid camera. My reasoning to this is because during this scene where an object is about to drop onto Max, but Safi saves her, we can see she drops her camera. And I originally had the idea that maybe this is why we see Polaroid pictures on Max's wall, because of possible clues and stuff of interest in the case. But I'm not fully certain if that's right. But we can also see she does use her Polaroid camera during the reveal live stream. It's during this very short clip. Got you. Now we're coming up to the end of the video now, and I do have a couple of theories I want to throw out there. The first one being the final choice. What do I think it's going to be? And possibly a theory on the killer. Not fully certain on it. I don't really have any evidence to it. I just saw him and I thought that'd, as they say, subvert expectations, and it could possibly be them. So let's get into it. So the killer theory. Let's get that out of the way because I've no evidence for it. It's going to be a short one, a couple of seconds. I think it could possibly be this blonde woman who everyone is saying is Rachel Amber. I don't think it's Rachel Amber, I can't lie. I might make a second video explaining why I don't think it's Rachel Amber. If you'd be happy to see that, please let me know, and I'll make that video next. I will give a little teaser to what the plan is for the next video. It's another video game, not Life is Strange this time. Anyways, sorry. I'm rambling again, as the name says. I think it's this blonde woman, blonde reporter, sorry. I don't know, it'd just be, I'm just throwing darts at the wind. I saw her in the gameplay exclusive and I thought, yeah, could be. That'd definitely be a shocker. But now, let's move on to what do I think the final choice is going to be. Nearly fell. Once again, I don't really have any evidence for why I think the final choice will end like this. I just think, you know, it'd be quite an impactful, emotional one. Let's see what you think. So I think it's going to come to a decision of Max staying in one of the timelines. And I think we're going to find out that Chloe lives in one where Staffy's dead, and where Staffy's alive in one, but Chloe's dead. And I think it's going to be a really hard and impactful choice to make, where you either have to choose Chloe or Staffy. Now I know a lot of people are going to choose Chloe straight off, but I think that's why we have the game, to get to know Staffy, and that's why we get to meet her and see what she's like and how the friendship evolves with them two. So before you make any quick decisions, one, we don't know if this theory has any validity whatsoever, and it's just me once again throwing darts in the wind, trying to pinpoint something. But I think that would be a really interesting choice to make. Not one that I think I'm emotionally ready for personally, but I think it could be that. I'd love to know if you think that, or if you think, you know, that's a load of rubbish, Lewis. Stop rambling, shut up, and end the video. But I'd love to know what you think. Do you have any theories on the final choice and what it could be? Do you have any theories on the killer? Please let me know. I would love to read through them and hopefully be able to get back to all your comments. But let's move on to the final conclusion of the video. That's a wrap on the first video. Are you as tired as me? I feel like you will be. Listening to me ramble on for this long, I'd certainly be this tired. I am this tired and I'm the one who's rambling. But I've absolutely loved talking about Life is Strange this much. I think it's honestly one of my favourite games out there. I even put the hoodie on for the max drip, and it's got the little rewind stitched onto it. Well, I aimed on. I'm not that skilled, but yeah, I've really enjoyed it. I hope you have as well. Now I would like to talk about, at the start of the video, I had an urticaria breakout on my face here, on my forehead, sorry. I had it there and I feel it growing here. One, nothing to be alarmed about, it's normal. Two, I'm really sorry, I hope it didn't affect your viewing of the video. Yeah, it breaks out sometimes, my urticaria, but then goes. All this footage was filmed on the same day, just obviously, yeah, sorry about that. Anyways, and you've reached the end. Please stick around. I'd love for you to stick around if you want to. Of course, you don't have to, but I'd like it if you did. But yeah, if you want also if you want more news on Life is Strange or any other games in particular, just either comment a game you'd like me to look into and keep you up to date with, or if you want more Life is Strange news, I will be documenting every bit of news we get up until release day, October 29th, 2024. Can't wait, here we go. Another few video ideas I have is, I have already pre-ordered the collector's edition, so if you want to see an unboxing of that, I'm slightly giving you a lot of credit here of you get a choice of whether I make an unboxing video, because I'm going to make one anyways. But if you'd like to come back and watch the unboxing video of the collector's edition, please do. I'll be happy to make that. I'm not stable on my feet, hold on. And also I had another idea, and that was to actually film my first playthrough of the game. I don't know if you'd be interested in that. Please let me know if you will, and I'll look into getting a capture card to be able to capture basically record the game for my first playthrough. If you want to watch me play through it, let me know. You're having to leave a lot of comments, sorry about that. Let me know and I will do. I'd quite happily do that for you. Anyways, that's it, that's a wrap. Video's over. Bye. Oh, if you want a little tease, I'll put a little clip in after this. But yeah, that's it. Goodbye.